Self-Defense Academy! The game is out! I'm so excited! Thank you! A special thanks to Green Random for buying the game for me. Thank you so much. I did not expect that whatsoever. But today we have a special guest. This is my friend Justus. They will be helping me voice act today.
Hi, I'm God.
So we are not, because we did the demo, we actually get to start when the demo's finished off. So where we last left off was we found I never know how to freaking pronounce his name, sadly. He was cut up into bitty pieces and thrown into a trash can, and we have no idea who the hell did it. We have a fifth member to our party, Ito. The guy who didn't want to join us in the beginning and finally has joined us due to the power of friendship. And let's see, what else has happened? Oh, we figured out the big bosses are actually, like, people using the same hemo magic as we are using. So that's very interesting. And I think that's all we got so far. So, are you ready, Justus?
Yes.
Let's do this. Got my achievements. Let's go. Day 8. Ding dong ding bong.
Band out of troops.
Did they come back?
Rise and shine.
Oh well, I can't remember. It's been too long. I wish there was a refresher thing they added.
Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Weird. Oh, they're automatic! Okay, now I remember.
Looks like Sire to me.
Sire?
Yeah, EI is normally like pronounced an A.
That is fair.
Maybe Sire.
I think it's Sire, honestly. I know it's close to... I keep on mixing up his name and accidentally calling him Siri and activating everyone's Siris.
Oh. Sire it is.
Alright. Even with Sire gone, his automatic announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. Alright, let's go! I'm gonna walk. Fuck it. I gotta remember the controls anyhow. Oh! Shama! Did you want to take this or me?
You know what? Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there are any animals around here? If there are, I hope they're not frightening them or something, or destroying their habitats too badly.
You know, I never really thought about that. The only living thing I've seen since we got here are the invaders. So, Shoma, if you're concerned about that stuff like that, you really like animals, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. I like animals too.
Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no. That means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry.
No, Shoma!
Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped in with a creepy little flatworm like me.
Shoma, no!
Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background too. I'm good at that.
And he's gone. Here, I thought we found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. No, Shoma. I like how they brought back a similar walking style as Danganronpa 2.
Yeah.
I forgot. Where's the...
When I saw the
cafeteria?
TV with announcements, I was like, oh no.
It's the first floor. Okay. Yeah, it's still Danganronpa, but no killing. Despite what Darumi thinks. Did I... Oh, I'm on the second floor. Duh, I was on the roof. I need to go down one more. There we go. Am I still not on the right floor? There we go. I love the cafeteria. Alright. Another day, another delicious meal.
Okay, what's his personality again? Coward?
Coward, Shaggy. That's what
Okay.
I give him.
I don't know if I can do a Shaggy voice.
That's fine. Just go for it.
How can you eat at a time like this?
What better time is there? Now that Sairi's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before.
That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness.
Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hiroko clearing her throat just loud enough to demand our attention. That's yours.
My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make.
Oh boy, here we go. Wrong button. I wanted to look at this. That's so cool.
Oh.
I have like a conveyor belt of food over there, and then a big candy machine, and this is where all the drinks are.
Oh.
And then the vault is the big freaking fridge, and there's like an aquarium over here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. But anyway. What is it you wanted to tell us, Hiroko?
It's about your future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet?
Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sairi's barking orders at us, but without him, we really don't have a lot of direction. Yaito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever we want? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the best killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrists across their stomach. Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Okay. Let me get some water.
Okay.
Okay. Why are we even talking about this? If the school fails, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not.
We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get into home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you.
I know.
I wonder how mankind's gonna be wiped out exactly.
Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Sairi could have the courtesy to tell us much... Let me start over. Sairi could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed.
I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine.
Huh? Hiroko spoke with such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're gonna do what?
I said I'll be the one taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine.
Oh, hell no. Why is it gotta be you?
We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders.
The war?
I've told you time and time again, this is war. We can't afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't need to think. Just do as I say and fight.
Just fight. Oh my god, this freaking woman's so fucking intimidating.
The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war.
Nobody had any response to that. I don't fucking blame them. Hiroko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might have been the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless.
There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose.
The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Free time. Hiroko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just follow orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off of all this. I got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll wander around and look for something to do.
Yes, the classic.
Classic free time. So, interacting in this game is way different than a Danganronpa game.
Oh, really?
So you actually have to be careful of who you choose because you need to upgrade your characters. So like, okay. So if we talk to Hiroko, we can get some math skills. Nothing from these two. We can talk to Rumi for English. Ooh, double math for Yaito. Okay, that's not bad. Let me remind myself on what I am trying to upgrade. Where's the... training room? There we go. So this is our party. not all our level ups. You can see Hiroko is definitely stronger. She started at like 7.
Mm.
We need to level up Yaito badly. What does he need? Do we have that? No, we need linguistics and gym, which we don't have access to at least for now. We need one. Okay. Wait, actually, can I just? There we go. Can't level up. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, requirement 1. We got that one, so I'm gonna level that up. I need linguistics 2 for that. Gym 2 for him. I honestly might go talk to Yaito so I can get the double math so I can level up, or at least either level up, get the chance to level up 2 characters next. Yeah, that sounds. Or I think I have a. Wait, how many do I have? Yeah, I got enough red tokens. That's right. You have to go into VR trading for the red tokens.
Hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Yaito. Hello, Takumi. Would you like to study with me? Yes, please. You're always so serious. What are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. My hemo anima takes the shape of a scythe, so I thought I should brush up. The history of a scythe. Is that even remotely interesting? The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. It only gets more interesting the more I research. They were originally for agricultural purposes, but then came to be used as a weapon during revolts. So, you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anyone from owning a scythe. Thus, scythes started to be seen as a religious symbol. Now, the thing about scythes in modern day is... Yaito excitedly shared his knowledge of the scythes over the course of several hours. Calculation and analyst went up by 3. Hell yeah. Got another. I keep pressing the wrong button. Who we got this time? We got double math for Yaito again. Ooh, we got Takamaru for gym. I need gym, I think. Yeah, let's go for him. You can explore outside using the fire extinguisher in the hall. You can go explore in the morning as it will take up the entire day. You'll be able to obtain more BP and materials as you explore. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall. Okay, that's cool. Good to know. I think I'm... Now I had to press the right one. Yeah, I'm good on materials. At least for now. Takumi, you want to take a ride with me? Sure! Let's go! A ride? Sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Huh? Hell nah. I never ride 2 asses to a seat. Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You gotta leg it. Run beside my bike. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why didn't you just say that? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takamaru. Endurance went up by 3 and mobility went up by 3. Ding dong ding dong.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract me or to entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at the last Defense Academy drew to a close. Boom. Ding dong, bing bong.
Get ready for your
gonna
9th
skip.
day of active service. Prepare to spend another day and be ready to give your life to protect.
Yes, we know. It's morning? Hiroko is in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here gonna be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head to the cafeteria. Alright, let's see, is there anyone on the way? Oh, there's still people in their rooms. Huh. Surprisingly, everyone who is not freaking participating in the fighting is still here. What the hell? Oh! I'm gonna see if we can talk to them. Where's Tsubasa? She was on this line, I think. There she is. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning.
Huh?
You on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I really gotta get going. What was all that about? She's acting weird. Okay, that is weird. Raito, Tsubasa, Gaku. But they're in their room. Okay, fine. I guess we can't visit them. Unless... Shoma? No. Yep, same thing. Okay. Ah, fuck. Let's just teleport.
Huh?
Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me, or are the ones who are missing...
The cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right.
They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today?
Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore.
Oh shit. Starvation. Huh? What? Why would you do that?
Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anyone who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities.
Isn't that pretty harsh, though?
The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up and start showing some spine.
Let up on what exactly?
You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood?
Without waiting for an answer, Hiroko got to her feet and left, and unshakably confident as ever. Damn! It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness!
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiroko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. So do I. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiroko might be planning. It's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer not to just sit around. Alrighty. Who we got this time? Is just everyone forced to stay in their room? That sucks. What the fuck? Even though I don't get anything from Hiroko, I just want to talk to her to be like, what are you doing? She's somewhere on this line. There she is.
I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice.
Okay. So, legit, she's just guarding the roof, it seems? What do you think?
Yeah, making sure that they stay deprived of necessities.
Ugh. Okay, hold on. I need to strategize this day. Which one do I want to go for? Currently I got a 1 in everything. It just depends on who I want to upgrade first, I guess. +1 target range, +1 move, +1 move, +1 move, voltage gain 2. Honestly, having our range fighter have more range would be the best thing to do, I think, so... Excuse me. Let's go talk to Darumi then. We should have enough by then to level her up and then choose something else. Oh god, okay Darumi, what's up? What's the matter, Darumi? Did something happen? No, I just felt like crying. That's a mood, but oh my god. A person should have a reason to cry. Tears are supposed to mean something. Creativity went up by 6. Okay, now we can... Oh, well, she left. Yeah, she's now... We're able to visit her. Let's level up Darumi. What? I thought I could upgrade her. I did 1 linguistic. Did they change the...
Saw something that said report card. Does that give you more information about the things you need?
That's, I think, everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, she has a new power. Commander absorption. Holy shit, Darumi and I are really close to being the same birthday. She's like, she was born a couple of days before me.
Nice. Okay, huh. I don't know then.
me see if the... No. Because usually you would just talk to someone and you would get that thing, but it looks like they might have changed it?
Yeah.
I mean... Does it show
What about
on
Takumi's report card?
There we go.
What about his
great.
grade?
There we go. Oh, you have to gain those things in order to... Okay. So it's either you gain creativity or literacy. There's a chance of getting either or.
Hmm.
And you don't get 1 point until you collectively... Okay, that makes more sense, I guess.
Is
So,
there
like, it's...
further details we can go into?
No, just on the character themselves.
Okay. Huh, interesting.
But I think what it means is that, it's good to go after someone who has, like, double math or double gym because you have a chance of getting either or even double what you're asking for. So...
Yeah. This must be a very long game, my god.
Well, I mean, I think it's legit you're playing 100 days, and this is only day 9.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And I heard that there are like a bunch of endings.
Yeah, it's a choose your own adventure game too. On top of the fact.
Yeah.
All right.
Danganronpa games, you know, they don't have that many endings.
Yeah. I want to level up Darumi. So we gotta talk
Get
to
that
Darumi
bread.
more. Get that bread. We're talking to the freaking Danganronpa chick who does all the Danganronpa jokes. Is she just crying for no apparent reason again? Yep. Okay.
Danganronpa, like, canon in this series?
No, but like she keeps on being like, oh, like literally when we got here, it's just like immediately she's just like, were we chosen to be part of a killing game?
So maybe the anime or the visual novels canon, but not the actual like events.
I think the idea of like a killing game was definitely made canon within this realm, but it being Danganronpa is undecided.
Okay. Understood.
Damn. Okay. Ding dong, bing bong. Okay, now we get to see exactly.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the...
I'm gonna check my report card to see if I was right about it. Yep, there we go. Another dot in creativity. So
You're still at 1.
we have to fill up that whole bar, I think, now, compared to before, where we
Okay.
just had to talk to people. They made it harder. That's interesting.
Hey. You never know when the... Well, then.
Good
good-
night. Why do I feel like there's a revolt coming because of what freaking Hiroko's doing?
Oh, definitely. That's foreshadowed.
It's that time again, huh? Hiroko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slip into uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at the last Defense Academy.
Troops, time
Wait, why is he wearing a
to
suit?
rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Am I being gaslit? Because I don't remember him wearing a suit before. He just had the tie.
His eyes look different too.
Yeah, what the
Wow!
hell?
Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
Oh, he's celebrating because we reached double digits.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor.
Hell yeah, new rooms!
I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
What do you mean in person? You're gone, you're dead. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is gonna happen, though. We only been here for 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Sairi, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karua.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and the leisure lounge have been unlocked. Maybe I should go check them out. Hell yeah, we should. We're gonna have to walk there. And of course, the people that aren't I didn't mean to do that. Aren't participating are still stuck in their rooms. They said the 1st floor, right? Oh no. No,
3rd floor.
Okay, so it's somewhere here. That's a war room. Hey, Takamaru. I came by to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiroko, I figured I'd pack off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is there. I don't think I could handle her on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her person. Dude, same. Infirmary. Rec room. Casino! So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. This is one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy would have a room like this. Hey, Takumi! I lost my ability to speak. Hold on. Hey, Takumi! You're scooping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore e-rogues or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Sairi's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Yaito's reading one of them right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phonics? That's a hard word to say.
Phonemic.
Thank you. Or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Okay, lay it on me. Yeah, so I was intently scanning the page of that book. I wonder if you figured out anything. Is that one of the manuals? What does it say? It seems to for that device over there. Oh, that? What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've ever seen before. According to this, it's called the Gift-O-Matic. The Gift-O what now? Oh great, it's a fucking gacha machine for gifts. Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the Gift-O-Matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you request pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. That's about size it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as if advertised, it's pretty impressive. I look at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics.
How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme?
Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. Sounds like magic, or alchemy maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Receive-O-Matic is just as a mystery, and hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know the difference in between fighters and non-fighters, are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making is unlocked.
We got a Nico here now. He'll
Hiya.
be helping out with voice acting. Alright.
I ain't no pro at it, but I'll have fun doing it.
Oh yeah, I bet you will. Right now we just unlocked the gift making machine. We're gonna check out how this works.
Yeah, called the Gift-O-Matic. Called.
This device can
Okay.
create all sorts of gifts. How does this even work? Do I have to look at the manual?
It's not free time.
It's not free time yet, so we can't access it? We can't play games either? They've got table tennis here. Not that I'm in the mood for games right now. Dartboard. Slot machines. Alright, I guess, yeah, we can't mess with it until free time. Alright. Fuck. Okay, so it's a little bit ways. The Leisure Lounge.
It's so cool, that transition.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I'm not like taking it all in. I'm like, whoa. This must be the Leisure Lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. Come on. There we go.
I like it.
Huh?
Not you. I'm talking about the room.
Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer me as an it, would you?
It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have negative impact on your health.
Huh. That's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then.
Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you.
This isn't the face of freaking, me wanting to get into the pool with you. This is a face of, this is the face of someone that's just very confused. What kind of expression did I have?
I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand.
That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway.
Huh?
Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. A rec room and a leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Go to the gifts. There we go, yeah, rec rooms unlocked, you can make them gifts. By giving a character a specific gift, your student activities will further boost their grades. Give your classmates kinds of presents to find out what would they best like. You'll need BP and materials to give gifts. In addition, you'll need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained on the chess piece and throughout proceeding the story. Okay. There's a group here. I want to see what we can make right now. Book cover, glasses stand. I have a feeling who would like that. Milk bottle lid. Pretty shell. Simple toys. Oh, but I know who frickin' wants that. Sturdy rubber balloons.
That's a lot.
Toolkit. Festival goods. Detective merch. Fortune telling goods. Bath salts. Towels. Silicone free soap. Facial roller. Hand cream. Makeup brushes. Disinfectant spray. I also know who would like this. Survival knife. Good at cutting trees, digging holes, and used it for cooking. Reverse blade sword. Oh, it's used by pacifist. Okay, so
By a legendary pacifist. And I know who they're referring to.
replica infuser.
I do too. Literally one of my inspirations.
Folding
Too bad about
chair.
the author.
Wok, silverware, briefcase, tons of paper, and no. Why? Danganronpa? Why?
What are you talking about? It can be used to hang all kinds of things.
Nico, no.
I mean, that's literally what the description said.
I know. Not just for women, but for men who care about their hair too. Okay. Dumbbells, dragon jacket. I know someone who would like that. Yoga outfit, ugly sweater, wedding dress, tuxedo, men's swimsuit, women's swimsuit.
Risque bikini.
Shiba dog plushie.
Snake plushie, replica fire extinguisher, replica calico mascot. Kako. Why? Why is it fucking a freaking standy a Kako in here?
Who's Kako?
The sister.
Oh, okay. Actually, I know who would like that then.
The sister just freaking Sweet Home Alabama. Oh hey, it's Monokuma. That was the original design. Iron Maiden. Tombstone, Fancy Globe, White Plant.
So many items.
There's so many fucking items. I don't even know where to start first.
It's probably a case of go down the list and figure things out.
I know who would like that. Freaking. Oh my god, is that a fucking PlayStation 5? Wait, no, PlayStation 4?
Yeah. No, the color scheme makes it almost like. At
Color
least for the
scheme looks
buttons.
Xbox.
It looks Xbox,
Xbox?
but the buttons are
Wrong.
reorganized.
Yeah. Show camera, video camera, fill camera, instant camera, Old-fashioned scooter limousine. You can make a
Oh
limousine?
my god, is that a Game Boy? Sorry, I was channeling an old person.
That's okay.
No.
Umbrella, belly, putty, out of... Oh my gosh, there's so much! They just give you the full list and say go nuts! Like, I appreciate it, but oh my god! This is kinda...
If you
This is a lot!
if you make one of everything, is that like needed for a completionist?
Yes, honestly. Okay, that's
oh, you
it.
finally.
Oh, wait, you can filter it. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's actually helpful. What do I make first, though? Who do I want to give gifts to now?
Well, is there anyone in the current training regimen that you think would be a good person to get boosted?
Let's see. I think all we have right now is Darumi Takamaru and yeah, I told.
What's that green thingamabob next to their?
That means that you can talk to them.
Okay.
I want to level up Darumi, so I should get something for her. But I don't think there's any... Well, unless she really is into the fucking ball gag, I don't know.
I'd imagine not, but probably detective tools maybe.
Well, I mean, look at her report card, and you tell me.
Likes misery porn, adult games,
And gore.
gore.
Dislikes life sims. So, like... anything that is, like... I would guess... mystery themes, like Danganronpa shit. Or something gory. Or it could be gory, like a knife. So, like, detective merch could be something. The survival knife, maybe? I don't think she would like the reverse blade because it's not
Nah.
sharp. We could make the news, but I feel bad about doing that. We could try to give her a swimsuit. I'm not sure about that though. Maybe the model
It is gory.
does look gory. I don't know. I feel like she would like that.
What did you find out?
What the fuck? I just realized that's fucking shoot, what is it called? It's fish eggs.
Caviar?
Caviar.
Caviar, it's caviar! Oh my god.
Or fish roe.
Yeah. If we only had the fucking mystery novels set, that would be good. Get notes on locked room gimmick to unlock. The sexy magazine might work. Oh, Shogun mangas.
Shonen.
Oh, shonen mangas. I think that might be good. Okay. I'll get... can't decide.
Help.
What would Darumi like? The sexy magazine or like the shonen manga?
Hold on.
Don't search it up. Don't cheat. We gotta think about this.
I'm not cheating. I'm looking something up. Young male audience, typically categorized by action-filled plot. That's what shonen is.
Then probably the sexy magazine if that's the case.
She's into misery porn and adult game, but sexy magazine
Adult
is
stuff.
not really.
Yeah. It's a magazine filled with sexy photos that will rock a young man's world. So it's of women. It's not of men.
I mean, you never know. She could be into that too.
I have no idea. Fine. I'm gonna feel bad if this doesn't fucking work, but I'll get the fucking... I'll give one for each and every one of them, so I know... Oh, I give it to them now? Darumi?
Not the best thing in the world, but not the worst either. Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Creativity went up by 6. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifts like these will maximize your increased gift. Check the preferred. There is a first time bonus for any gift you make the first time. It will gather up those hints and make all the gifts you can. Oh, that's it? Oh, that sucks, kinda. Okay. Then... that... Where was that on the list, then? That was not even on it. Okay.
Hold on. That wasn't there thing at the top that was added, like. Is that click
No.
or no? Okay, never mind.
So yeah, I didn't
I'm
get our
saying-
preferred item.
No.
Okay, well... She's over there. I'm not gonna
What, so
try...
gifting something to someone uses up a part of your day?
Yeah, and you only have 2 things to do. So, I'm just gonna talk to her again.
Ah, I'm so relaxed right now. I'm upset with places full of low-life scum like this. Casinos inspire so much human greed. Friends turning on each other after losses, the crackling tension in the air, the birth of lifelong grudges. Taking in all the misery really helps me feel relaxed.
Wow, Darumi is a really terrible person. How did she even get selected for the Special Defense Unit? Because she's bloodthirsty, that's why. You experience to unlock the keyword soothing. Okay. Okay, so talking to them gives you hints. Keywords to creating new gifts. Try out keywords to figure out what to come up with. Okay, that's helpful. I gotta talk to people more and then decide on fucking gifts then. And
And apparently talking to someone also uses up a part of your day.
Ready, soldiers?
Yep.
It's time to hit the hay.
Are you also voicing
You
this
never know
person?
when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still
They're dead
can.
right now.
Oh.
Well then, good night.
I say right now because I don't believe he's gone. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiroko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. But yeah, Hiroko's not in charge, by the way, Nico, and None of the non-fighting people have been showing up at all. Anywhere. They've been stuck in their rooms. What's her next move gonna be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefields with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. I'm surprised no one has tried to lie. Like saying, yeah, I'll join in. And just to freaking feed, and then when it comes time, they're like, nope, I'm out.
I'm pretty sure it's less like they're lying like, ooh, let me do all this. It's more like long lines of, okay, you fight first, then you get the privileges.
But we can't fight unless we're on the battlefield. That's the thing.
So they have to wait for a battlefield to get their privileges, I'm guessing. That would be her thought process.
Maybe. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep. Day 11.
Get ready for your 11th day of act. Prepare to spend a nut. Be ready to give your...
Thank you, Sairi. We don't need to know.
So it's usually the same thing, except he changes from the 10th to 11th, right?
Yep. Time to get up. Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed, getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere. Someone's at the door. It sounds like someone's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. Oh boy. Okay, who do we expect? Who do we expect is at the door? Any guesses?
One of the people that are stuck in their room.
Okay.
I forget her name, but I'm guessing it's gonna be the tanned mechanic girl.
Yeah, I think it's Tsubasa as well, funny enough. Is it Tsubasa? I took a few hesitant steps towards the door and took a deep breath in, opened it, only to find... Darumi! Hi, Darumi. Darumi? Something wrong?
Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed? I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, do you want to come die with me?
Huh?
Once we're dead, the pain will be all gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die.
I love her.
So do I.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
Just kidding! Man, you should have seen your face! You would have been Darumi, bro. You have been Darumi, bro.
Oh my god.
How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up.
That was hardly what I call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway?
I'm on a mission for our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria.
Really? Hiroko let them back in?
Yeah, but to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Thinking you could help me out. Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once?
You got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand.
Gracias, muchacho. Now, I won't have you go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Let's tell Garuk...
it's so hard to say names in this accent.
Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up. Or? Okay, thanks, bye!
Darumi waves goodbye with a cheerful smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she's been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. Better get going.
I wonder if the reason she was chosen is because you decided to befriend her first.
Maybe? I don't know.
Because
Alright.
I don't know if there's enough time in every day to figure out all their likes and dislikes. It's like giving you moments to replay the game over and over again.
Well, we also have
That's how they
100
get you.
days, so
Yes. And each of those days, you only have, what, 2 things to do? Like morning, afternoon, and I'm guessing when it's nighttime, you automatically go to bed?
yep. Just like your average Danganronpa game.
Yeah, so, considering...
It's definitely strategically, you have to choose what you need to do. Most Danganronpa games, you can, on your first playthrough, if you're lucky, you only get one person, maybe 2.
Hold on. If we're going
This
by
is
that
a-
logic,
Okay.
if we're going by that logic right now, you'd probably have 178 chances to get things right. And try and figure things out.
Yep. Pretty much.
So again, replayability.
Yep. This is Subasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the doorbells to the side of the door.
Which one was Tsubasa again?
She's a mechanic. I got this one. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter.
Takumi? What is it?
I'm on messenger duty. Hiroko wanted us all to meet in the cafeteria.
All of us? Even the non-fighters?
Yesterday, she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiroko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately.
Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiroko we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff, it just isn't possible for me.
Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I rang the doorbell to the side of the door. Ding dong, bing bong. After a little while, the door slowly opened.
Okay, was this me or was this...
This is Justice.
Oh, it's just you. What do you want?
Hiroko said she wanted everyone to meet up in the cafeteria.
For real? Us too? What she want this time? Just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight.
No, not really.
I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought.
I get what you mean, but
Fine. Hiroku wants us in the cafeteria? I'll go. God damn, I'm fucking up.
it's okay.
If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck.
After several dramatic groans, Gaku slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. We are the weird ones for fighting? I don't think I don't know that. Don't think I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. Alright, I've done what Darumi has asked me. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. Why is Hiroko getting us all together, though? I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Why do I have a feeling she's gonna kick them all out?
Nah.
I mean, if I were a leader and I wanted them to do something for me, I would go to those drastic measures, I think.
I think it's more like gathering them all up and seeing if they've changed their minds after going through a day of, you know...
A few days
Confinement.
without eating. Okay. Let's first check on Kako. Oh no, they're together, okay.
Okay,
You want
so
this
now
guy?
I voice this dude. Okay, yep. Miss
I've been
Shizuhara.
very... Yeah.
What?
I was just gonna get... Like, he's very dramatic.
Oh, you like flamboyance?
Yeah.
Miss Shizuhara wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Ami and Amemiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our positions. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to.
But
Don't worry, sister dearest. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything.
right, okay.
Good girl. Now, let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens. I gotta voice this dude.
You're really good at it, though. I must got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Oh no. He's going yandere.
Probably. Nothing's gonna do any good.
Exactly.
Unless he's smart about it.
When are ever these characters really smart about it? I went the wrong way again. Motherfucker.
I don't know, you tell me.
Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what the emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiroko up to this time?
Hey, can we get something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course. I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer.
Sheesh.
You are totally heartless.
Alright, Nico. Go
How'd
for
you
it.
do this, dude? Just sounds calm.
Anime calm protagonist.
Hiroko, please. Give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this.
Very well, help yourself to dry bread, one per person.
Just one slice each.
We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away.
Freeloaders? Come on.
That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else.
Sure, yeah.
Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today.
Yes, please. So why did you ask us to come here?
Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma. The non-fighters that we've been calling you, I have decided.
I
You're
called
going
it!
to leave this school.
I called it! She's kicking him out! Huh?
What do you mean leave?
You're kicking us out?
Kicking you out. What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us all the trouble? What? Right now?
Hiroko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends?
Why do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't has no place to do that here. So why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose.
What? As decoys?
Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt you'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it.
Alright, Nico.
Now the gruff, huh?
Yeah.
Basically what Ember voice?
Yeah. Ember, but a little bit more on the gruff side.
Oh yeah. Hiroko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far.
Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders.
But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us?
You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return?
She got a point. She's got a point.
Huh? Well,
You see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously, right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary.
Wait, Hiroko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give him some time? More time?
Time for what?
Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know?
Alright, you've got 5 days.
Huh?
5 days. You got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today.
With her customary brusque attitude? Did I say that right?
Brusque? I've never heard of that word either, but honestly, it sounds like it would be said brusque.
Maybe brusque?
Biscay? Yeah, Biscay.
No.
Brisk.
everyone this is like, they will also be helping with voice acting. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Or they'll just be here commentating.
Commentating or whatever you wish me.
Make sure you eat.
Yeah.
This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrade. Friend.
Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to be rid of us.
That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hideko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try.
Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight.
Are you sure about that? I mean, once you're outside the school grounds.
I know, sheesh. It's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving the humanity thing, think you can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better go end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve a break.
Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away, just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiroko has been.
He sure is freaking out, huh?
I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm as me. But I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war?
Don't talk like... You can't just give up.
I wouldn't call it giving up, I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it.
Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making as little noise as possible. Shoma.
I get where Hiroko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let you all do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen.
Tsubasa.
I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway.
That's the same thing as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that?
Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I wouldn't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore.
I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too.
We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aotsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you, exactly.
What should we do, brother dearest?
Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan.
You do?
Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secret. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders.
The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of socks and buskin masks.
Damn. Ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even save their own skin.
Hey!
I don't think Hiroko was bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. You got 5 days. Is there anything we can do?
She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think?
I'm sorry, I had to laugh at what he sounded like. Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had anything to say to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiroko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight.
So that's why she agreed to it after I stepped in. She was planning to give us all that time to get time all along?
We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way.
Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they're gonna wanna budge on this.
Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons.
In that case, we need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them.
But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food?
Food?
Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little.
Tempting them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple.
So we gain their trust with food, and then we try to convince them to fight.
Sounds like a major hassle. Aight. Who do we get to do this?
In response, all eyes in the room turned toward me, the main character. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it.
Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing. And you just know Darume'd only make it worse.
Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse!
We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do.
Heck, it's only reserved with your social links with us if you tried to do it all by yourself at this point. Oh, wait, no, I read that wrong. Heck, it only reverses your social links with us if you tried to do all of it yourself at this point.
Thanks, guys. We got 5 days. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to believe in that. After taking a moment outlining our goals going forward, Aito, Takamaru, Darumi, and I went back to our rooms.
Poison that one dude's gonna kill my throat.
Yeah. That's why you drink water. 5 days. Yep. We just got 5 days to turn everything around. Convince the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsaba, Shomo, Gaku, Kalko, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of course, of the list, Susaba seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. I'll bring her some food. I bet she'll at least hear me out.
Alright, and we're gonna stop there. Thank you all guys so much for watching. We'll come back for part 6. And we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye!